Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be checking out and doing the best class setup for the Bizon submachine gun here in Modern Warfare. So of course guys, welcome back to a brand new Modern Warfare Season 2 video here on the channel, and of course for this one, we are going to be checking out the Bizon submachine gun. Now that's the thing, the Bizon is one of my favorite submachine guns and overall weapons in this game. It's very powerful, consistent, and it's quite underrated. So with all that said, that's how come I want to check it out in today's video. So as you guys can see over here, this is the class setup. Doing a brief rundown, for my primary weapon, I will be using the standard variation of the Bizon, and then for my secondary, I will be using the M19. Now, of course, if you guys are wondering what attachments I will be using, and that's for my first one, I will be using the XRK-L Super Barrel. Our second one is going to be the 5mm laser. Our third one is going to be the Stifled Grip Tape. Our fourth one is going to be the 32-round magazine, which let me just say, is pretty ridiculous that you can put a 32-round magazine on the M19 pistol, which that's just absolutely insane because it means that this pistol now has a magazine size greater than most assault rifles in this game. So yeah, that's how come of course we are going to be using it. Then for our final one, we will be using the lightweight trigger. Our perk setup is of course going to be EOD Ghost and Battle Hardened. Our lethal is going to be C4, and our tactical is going to be Stim Shot. So with all that said, now let's talk about the attachments that I will be running on my Bizon. So for my first one, I will be using the monolithic suppressor, which is going to be increasing the damage range, as well. Since it's a suppressor, we are going to be getting that sound suppression. Our second one is going to be the 8.7-inch steel barrel, which is going to be increasing the damage range, bullet velocity, as well as recoil control. Our third one is going to be no stock, which is going to be increasing the movement speed as well as aim down sight speed. Then for our fourth one, we will be using Stifled Grip Tape, and our final one is going to be the 84-round magazine, which let me just say, whenever I use the Bizon, I always use the 84-round magazine, and that's just because first of all, it is a 84-round magazine, as well. Since the Bizon has a rather slow rate of fire if you compare it to other submachine guns in the game, it means that you can take out quite a few opponents without having to reload. Also, for my Bizon, I will be using platinum camo, and I'm also going to be using platinum camo on my M19, which in my opinion looks absolutely fantastic on both of the weapons, and in a way they kind of match, so that's really cool. So yeah guys, with all that said, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss the upload from me. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our first game. This time, we will be playing a standard match of domination here on Shipment. Now, of course, for this game, we are going to be joining in a little bit late. However, it's really not too big of a deal. Now, unfortunately, it looks like we are getting tri-capped, but you know what? At least we're winning, so it's not like we're completely getting destroyed, and this entire game was kind of a lost cause. So with all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do in this game. Oh, wait a second. I heard that they're trying to take B. And hey, it looks like they're trying to take C as well. Okay. Oh. Alright, that was a rather interesting spawn point. I mean, seriously, I just saw both of them spawn. Okay. I mean, I'm telling you, the spawn points on Shipment are absolutely ridiculous. And I mean, as you guys can see right over there, those are just some standard spawn points. So, of course, in today's video, to start off, we are going to be playing in the Shoot the Ship mosh pit, which, of course, with today's little playlist update, the Shoot the Ship mosh pit was added into the game. And of course replaced the Shoot the Rusty Houseboat mosh pit, or whatever it was called. I'm not completely sure. And of course it's going to be replacing it with Shoot the Ship, which is of course just Shipment as well as Shoot House 24/7. And of all of Modern Warfare, that's probably the most infamous playlist in the game. Okay, there we go. And you know what, let's use this M19 for a minute because of course we have the 32-round magazine. So let's see if we can at least get a couple kills with it. Okay, that's one. And of course, we are going to be using that sleek platinum camo, which, come to think of it, I unlocked platinum camo on the pistols about 2 weeks ago now. Okay, we were going off there a little bit. Okay, let's call on this UAV. Although, let me just say one thing. The M19 as well as the X16, which are both semi-automatic pistols in this game, they are much better in hardcore mode than they are in core mode. I mean, seriously, with the M19, you can get like a 2-shot kill, which also keep in mind, you can get a 2-shot kill. However, you can also put on the 32-round magazine. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our second game, and this time, we will be playing a standard match of Ground War here on Karst River Quarry. So with all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do in this game. So of course, starting off this game, we did end up hitching a nice run on this ATV over here. Alright, you know what, let's just take this ATV, and hopefully let's just not get immediately shot. Oh, wait a second. Okay, that's a shame. I really wanted to run him over. That's of course not gonna happen. But you know, it's really not too big of a deal. And wait a second. Looks like there are gonna be quite a few people over there. Okay, there we go. Although that's one thing, I have to keep in mind that I'm using the Bison, so it means that I can't really challenge as many people at those longer ranges. So you gotta keep in mind, although I do have 84 rounds of ammunition, so it means that I can spray a little bit more. Okay, that was extremely close. I mean, I was hitting the button, but it just wasn't blowing up. Also guys, I do quickly want to mention two things, and that is, of course, in my last couple of videos I have been mentioning that I was trying to unlock gold camo on the RPG, and a couple of days ago I finally did it. I finally shot down the last personal UAV, the last counter UAV, and everything that I really needed to unlock gold camo on it, and let me just say, it's really satisfying to get that thing out of the way. And also, another thing that I quickly want to mention, and that's the Tamagotchi was finally added into Modern Warfare, because of course we kind of knew that there was going to be a Tamagotchi being added into the game, because it did end up getting teased as was leaked a little while ago. However, it was finally added into the game, and that's pretty cool in my opinion. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you comment down below. Did you end up purchasing the Tamagotchi pack? Which also, if you guys haven't been on Modern Warfare, is only going to be costing 1,000 COD points. And the main thing that I find rather interesting, and that's it teases Warzone, which is of course going to be the Battle Royale mode in Modern Warfare, because the description of the pack reads, which it says dinosaurs, fire-breathing dragons, and an evolving watch that will have you gaming the Warzone. Which, let me just say, that's rather interesting that they decide to use the term Warzone, and it's very obvious that Activision is just teasing it at this point. And it's also rather funny that happened today because a lot of people were assuming that we were going to be getting some sort of teaser or trailer for Warzone. Oh, and wait a second. Okay, that's going to be a triple kill.
Take cover. UAV is ready for flyover. Enemy UAV overhead.
Even though, fortunately, we really didn't get any pieces of information or leak or anything. However, of course, we did end up getting the Tamagotchi, which says that. And I find that rather interesting. Also, let's fall back a little bit because I'm only one off this VTOL. Okay, there we go. That's going to be the VTOL jet. You know what, let's throw this down because I don't really have that much ammunition right now. And you know, if we want to keep this streak going, you gotta have some ammo. Oh, that guy was running, okay. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, however, because of the white phosphorus, it made my platinum camo look gold, which I find rather interesting. I mean, it could just be a visual glitch, however, nonetheless, it was pretty cool looking. And alright guys, that's gonna effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss the upload from me. So yeah, that's of course gonna be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.